And just so we know, it's Tuesday, 17th of December 2024. Okay. So first tell me your status. And that means your name, your age, where you are, what you're studying, who you see the most. Just give me a recap of what you are right now.
Okay, so my status is, first of all, my name is. Oh, and that's the question. Because I feel like in Athens I'm Chris. So let's say in Athens I'm Chris, but originally I'm Krystyna Szpunt, which sounds silly. But in Athens I go by Chris, without their surname. I live in Athens, alone. I'm on Erasmus for a year. It's not half a year, it's a year. And in my hometown I study history of art, but in Athens I study painting. And we can say expanded media because of the things we do. Where I am now, I am on the hill near Acropolis because we went there around 8 o'clock in the morning together. That was, I'm single, as always, and hopefully not for always.
Who do you have contact the most with now?
With you. So with my beautiful friend from Amsterdam, Roya Hess. And with people from the lab, obviously, and my lovely ladies from home, my closest best friends. But they are not in Athens. There's a lot of disturbing males. More about status? I don't remember what was there.
You can name some names, but you don't have to. I think we get it. You also speak a lot to your family, right?
Yes, and I speak the majority on university with Bushko, Dinos, Daphne, Vasiliki, and Thanos.
Did you say Theodoris? No?
Yes, Bushko.
Oh. Ah!
Yes, this is a nickname.
Oh, amazing. Great. Okay, you will come home in a bit.
Yes, in 3 days.
To your hometown. And then if you will be home and you would tune in like with yourself being at home and then seeing yourself before you left to Athens and seeing yourself at home like coming down, what is the difference between those two people?
I think I'm even more chill in a way, which is funny because starting I was pretty chill person. But I feel because of all the travel and living alone and a lot of different things coming up, I'm chill in a way that I feel now, entirely I feel that I can live on my own, and that's not a problem. I can travel on my own, and that's also not a problem. I can do everything on my own, and I'm slaying. So I think that chill comes from the fact that I can deliver as a person. So I think that's the difference. And also maybe there's a lot of endings and a lot of goodbyes. And I think that actually prepared me to be able to deal with the feeling of ending better in a way. So I feel I am also more calm in that area.
Well, this is a bit, maybe you already said it a bit, but what in Athens gave you absolute peace?
You. I think you, obviously.
The Acropolis, maybe?
The Acropolis. Also, the peace part is the fact that I don't understand Greek. And I love it.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand what people are saying. I'm not bored. I'm not bothered by the speaking in the metro. I don't understand the signs. I don't understand the ads. In a way, I'm disconnected from the usual language of environment, which makes me calm in a way that I can be in my head. And nobody's pissing me off with the talking. Obviously, sometimes English people and sometimes English stuff somewhere, but I like the silence of not being able to understand the language, and I love it. I love it. And when people are shouting, and when people are fighting with each other in our lab, everywhere, they fight in Greek, and it also makes me out of any kind of conflict because I'm not speaking Greek. So they are, for example, having a little fight, and I'm just vibing, and I can because I'm not bothered. I love it.
That's so nice. So it's, how would you describe the independence, the independent empowerment of living alone to your 5 years ago self?
Ooh, 5 years ago.
Like if you would tell her how it feels to be like this,
Oh, it feels freeing.
and she needed that.
Immensely. 5 years ago, I was beginning a friendship, which made me think that I'm never gonna want to be alone again, and I would never gonna be alone again, which is not true. And I was very dependent in a way of the friendship and company, but I'm not anymore, and it's really interesting to see myself as my own human being in a way, that I'm not tied to anybody and anyone, even my family. It's kind of scary in a way, but it's also because
To your 5 years from now self, what would you want to hear that she would say about you now, like for you now?
the first thing I actually thought about, it's pretty dark, but I thought enjoy while it lasts.
Yes.
Because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing in 5 years. Hopefully something better.
Why you just need to be better?
I don't know. I think it's the workaholic in me. Like lifeholic maybe also. Almost.
Oh my god.
Yes, a lot of noise. They just appear from nowhere.
But maybe just something that is more asking more of you, but not per se better, just more uitdagend. How do you say it?
You could say that this the question. It's a question. No, it's a statement about me now from 5 years.
No, the question is, yeah. So it's what would you want the 25-year-old self to say, like that the 20 yourself would like to hear? It's like kind of.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, I would like to say.
But I mean it in a way that what you just said about your 15-year-old self, like you would say like, oh, it's so much more freeing now, and then what would you hope your 25-year-old self will say about your 20?
That I can do much more than I think I can now, even. I feel like I'm pretty strong and pretty powerful in a lot of ways, but I would like to be able to achieve more, like for my own sake, not for the workaholic in me, but for the empowerment that I can go to India and I can be crazy in a fucking train, and I can, I don't know, fly somewhere and do a journalism, photography shit everywhere. Because now, in a way, even if I'm here now, there's a part of me which doesn't believe it's possible to do all the crazy shit that I want, and I would like my 25-year-old self to tell myself now that it's possible, and I'm gonna do it.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.